gentlemen, ladies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to some online quizzes. I went ahead and I brought together a selection of quizzes that are going to help me understand more of myself, and in turn, you're going to understand more of me too. And I want to see how accurate they are. I want to see if they know what I really am. So, what type of badger are you? Well, there was a lot of fucking weird quizzes, but I just chose ones about me. So, well, not Jacksepticeye, but more about what is your personality? I have a couple of quizzes on what my personality is, because I want to know. I want to know what the internet actually thinks my personality is. So, let's get in. Question 1. I think there's only like 9 questions in this. Question 1. You have a choice to save either your mother, your best friend, or your phone in a fire. If you had to, who do you choose? Well, you said who. A phone isn't a who. Good lord. My mother or my best friend? Well, do I have a best friend? I don't know. I don't really hang out with somebody like all the time to call them a best friend. I have online best friends. But I mean, if my mother was in a fire, I'm probably gonna have to go with blood. Family over friends kind of thing. I mean, it's my mother. I can't let her burn in a fire. Sorry, everybody else. Sorry, phone. Sorry. You give me all the great tweets, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice you in a fire. It is your turn to choose what you and your friends do from the following. Which do you choose? Cinema, swimming, bowling, shopping. Go out for drinks, go to the nearest fast food place. You don't want to go out with your friend, you have no real friends. Oh, the harsh reality. It's so biting. Well, yeah, I guess this one, I have no real friends, so I go out. But if it is your turn to choose what you and your friends do, so let's just say I'm with friends, and if I had to choose out of these which to do, it would probably be cinema. Probably bowling as well. Shopping, no. Swimming, no. Those are not in the same categories. But cinema and bowling, something fun like that, that's what I choose. Which sort of people do you like the most from the following? None! I hate people! Fuck people! Have you seen the cringe video? Fuck people. I don't like people. Popular people, happy people. I like happy people. I like when people are happy. I like being happy myself, and I like making other people happy. I'm the kind of guy who sees the silver lining in everything. It's like, well, the plane lost our bags and now we're homeless. So I'm like, well, at least we're alive. At least we have our health. Okay, if you had to work as one of the following, which would you work as? Hides when they hear the word work: lawyer, doctor, teacher, chef, artist, musician. Well, I guess we could go with the whole thing about YouTubers being artists, because you create your own content kind of thing. I don't know. There's a whole debate to be had about that. But if I had to choose one of these, because I did want to be a chef at one point because I love cooking. And I did also want to be a musician at one point because I used to play drums, and I didn't want to be an artist because I wanted to be an actor at one point. The plot thickens. Someone offers you to save a random someone's life or receive £1 million. Which would you choose? Someone offered... Hey, would you love this £1 million, or would you also like to save this life? Like, when is that ever a fucking thing somebody has? When does somebody offer you the chance to save a life? It sounds ridiculous, but I would much rather save someone's life. £1 million, I'd find it really difficult. I don't know. I mean, £1 million would be absolutely great, but at the end of the day, money doesn't buy you happiness. And saving someone's life, that's something real. That's something pure. That's something true. Something that you actually did, and something that you will have with you for the rest of your life. And something really powerful in that moment will happen, and you'll share a bond. There's something really great in that moment of saving someone's life that I think would be a lot more powerful than just be like, yeah, £1 million. Great. Cool. Like, what if someone's in a burning building and you're like, someone's gonna have to save that person, and you run in and you save that someone's life. They're gonna be incredibly grateful to you. You saved someone's life. That's a pretty big thing. Question 6. When the weather's bad, what do you think? I think, oh great, I live in Ireland. It's curled up under 24/7. What weather? Maybe it will brighten up soon. Ugh, how annoying. Yeah, it's usually this one. Because it's never a case of, maybe it'll brighten up soon. Is it? No, it's always a fucking case. I'm looking out my window, by the way. It's always a case of being like, oh, it's fucking raining. Oh, it's windy. Waking up in the day and it's like, look out the blinds. Oh, it's grey. Like every other fucking day. When you go to a department store, what is your favorite department? Makeup, clothes, toys, kitchenware, furniture, stationery. You hate shopping. I'm gonna have to go with toys. Almost a 27-year-old man. Birthday's in 2 weeks, almost 27. And I pick toys above everything else that's on that list. Of course, toys. I always go into like shops and I go to the toy aisle and I'm like, man, I didn't have these types of toys when I was younger. And I love Lego and all that kind of stuff. Fucking toys, dude. Oh, there's 10 questions. What is your opinion on people who are gay? They are normal. What is different? Yeah. They are totes cool. You know, all about them because your mum's friend is gay. Word. Oh, big up. You are homophobic. Well, at least it's just right there. It just asks you. It's not like beating around the bush with a subversive question. It's just like, are you homophobic? No. Gay people, normal people. What's the difference? We're all just people at the end of the day. Would you rather be popular, a genius, or beautiful? If you've already believed in yourself to be one of the above, imagine that if you didn't choose it. Okay. I'd rather be a genius. Popularity, that fades. And it's probably not anything it's cracked up to be. Beauty, again, if you're just beautiful and don't really have anything else going for you, whatever. I'd rather be a genius. I'd rather know some shit. Like, oh, the circumference of a mathematical equation based around the stars in the sky. Doesn't even make any sense, you know why? Because I'm not a genius. My head would explode if I even began to understand what I'm talking about. Are you religious? No. Not really. Nothing against religion, but I myself don't practice any religion or don't have any faith, so test results! What is your personality? For 50%, you are practical and can be a lot of fun. You're not cocky and you have your priorities in order. You could also be slightly money-driven or boring. Oh wait, I chose to save someone's life over $1 million, but I'm money-driven. Yeah, sure, thanks. And I'm fucking boring. I wanted to go bowling. You can be a bit shy, but always optimistic and not too bothered about others' opinion. You are a little uncertain, but mostly you are decisive. You are a good friend and you are liked by many. You could let loose a bit more often and do things outside your comfort zone. You have heaps of potential for everything so long as you set your mind to it. That does not sound like the answers I gave, and that does not sound like me. Some of it is nice, and some of it I'd kind of agree with. That I'm not cocky. I don't think I'm the bee's knees. I don't think I'm the shit. And I can be fun, and I'm optimistic, and I'm happy. Not bothered by others' opinions? Yeah, not really. You're a good friend and liked by many. I guess that's I guess that's what YouTube proves. And I would like to think I'm a good friend. You could let loose a bit more often. Okay, well I guess that's true. I don't really get the chance to do that. You could 78%. Your results were not clear. You could also get this result. So it's basically you're one or the other. That wasn't helpful. You know what? I have another one. I have another personality quiz that I'm gonna fucking bang out. Because I want to see what the answers are. Stupid thing. When you have free time, what would you like to do? Eat, play, not play? Watch TV or play? Well, watch movies. Which sort of person do you like the most? I don't know, happy people. What do you hate the most? People, Mondays, weather, discrimination, war. Yeah, the remaining time, 2 fucking minutes. What? What do you hate most? War? Discrimination is bad as well, and they can sometimes go very hand in hand. And people and Mondays and weather. What sort of phone do you have? An iPhone. What do you choose and your friends do? What do you play? What do you get to choose? Cinema. Because I love the cinema. When you choose between saving your best friend and your mother, I fucking picked mother. This is the same thing. What kind of job do you have or want? I don't want a lawyer, vet, doctor, business, teacher. None of these. Fuck. Teacher. I'd like to be able to teach people some stuff. What sort of person do you think you are? Popular, shy, happy? I'm a happy person. If a man offered you 2 things, a puppy or a phone, which would you take? Fucking puppy, bro. Hell yeah, a puppy. Puppies are awesome. What is your sexuality? Straight. What is your personality? You're usually a very nice person with a kind heart. Aww. You are up to date on trends, but not too showy-offy. Your kindness is obvious, and you could often make people jealous. I don't like making people jealous. Although you may not be the most popular person, everybody like you. That's nice. That's a much nicer one than the last one. I will accept your personality certificate. I'm gonna get this printed out, put it on my wall, put it on the fridge. Hey, Ma! I'm a nice person! You keep telling me I'm a piece of shit. There we go. That was a better one. Okay, we figured out how I perceive myself and my personality. So now let's see how people see me. What is your favorite subject at school? My favorite subject at school was English because I used to love to write. Not so much reading, but I used to love to write. And I thought I was actually pretty damn good at it back then. And I made some really good essays, short form essays for class every week. So I liked English. I liked learning more about the language, math and science. I loved science. I was really good at science as well. I was terrible at math though. Languages, not so much. Sports and art, no. What would your friends describe you? Funny and flirty? Cool, outgoing? I wasn't popular and sporty. I was very middle of the road. Well, people liked me, but I wasn't like super popular. Funny and flirty? I was funny-ish. Not so much flirty though. Cool and outgoing, sound quite cool and outgoing, I guess. Middle of the road. What is your clothing preference? Clothes. What's your clothing? Stylish, trendy, laid back, carefree, revealing, flirtatious, sporty, athletic, laid back, and carefree. There's a lot of times when I just throw on anything. I'm like, I don't really care what I look like. Everyone else are like, those clothes don't match. And I'm like, really? I don't care. What is your favorite color? It's always been red. I mean, but the older I've gotten, I'm like, do I really have a favorite color anymore? It's like, a favorite color is like something you have when you're like 7. You're like, yeah, red is my favorite color because I like it. And then when you get older, it's like, well, there's a lot of colors I like. But I guess red is the one I kind of keep coming back to. Are you hardworking? Yes. Only when it suits me, yes, I think I do. You know when you think you hardworking, but it do? Yes, I am. Because I like getting shit done. And that's why I'm always like, I hate sleep. Because it always takes away from my working time. How do you approach a problem? Procrastinate, weigh the pros and cons, then make a decision, make someone else take care of it, ignore it entirely, run away very quickly. Well, I get the problem done. So, this is like, not really doing it, making someone else doing it, not doing it, not doing it. So, this one, I guess, by default. What is your taste in music? It's not, heavy metal is my taste in music. Well, I like all music. I believe that all genres of music have some good to them, and they're all valuable, but I guess rock, but not pop rock, so other. Heavy metal. Pick a quote. I live to make you smile, and there's nothing I'd rather do. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Plant trees you know you'll never sit under the shade of, and happy little trees. I'd probably say the first one. I like making people laugh. I like entertaining people. I like making people smile. I like making other people feel good about themselves. So, that one. Do you have a favorite YouTuber? Who is it? Oh my god, I didn't know that they were going to be there. Oh. I mean, Dan and Phil are cool. Jenna Marbles is cool. Vsauce is cool. But these are not the ones that I'd watch myself. I respect what they do, and they definitely have a niche online, and it's cool, and I used to watch a lot of Vsauce. Don't watch YouTube, none of these, so I guess by default, I'm gonna have to pick the one I'm in, which makes it look really bad. But, when I started out watching YouTube, it was a lot of Mark and Felix that I started watching, and they were the things that kind of spurred me on to be like, oh, that's cool, you can play video games and, like, do YouTube as your job, that's awesome. Not that it didn't start out as my job, and I didn't think it was going to turn into my job, like I've always said, but those are the guys that I watched and was like, wow, that's cool, I can make people laugh and smile as well, like they are. That's awesome. How would you describe yourself? Kind and passionate. A bit of this and a bit of this. Test results. People see me as strange and weird. Great, well I am the guy who's shouting at everything and I have fucking green hair. People can't seem to appreciate your peculiar style. Your taste in music seems to be all over the place. Because I picked other, apparently my music taste is all over the place. And your clothing is quite hipster. It asked me to pick hipster or laid back, and I picked laid back and it said I'm hipster. Although this isn't a bad thing, people will enjoy being friends with you. Thanks. Self-esteem +1. Okay, well that does it for the personality quizzes about Jack. Did you learn more about me? Because I didn't. I thought I would. But a lot of these, like, asking the questions is one thing, but the answers it gives you back don't correlate to anything that I was saying. The fact that I said other from my music was like, your music taste is all over the place. You know what? I have laid back clothes. You're a hipster. So, they take these tests with a grain of salt. A massive grain of salt. A rock of salt. Think of a big giant block of Himalayan rock salt. That's how much salt you have to take these quizzes with. But they were fun to do. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to be able to go off and get them yourselves. And you can tell me in the comments what you got, because I'm curious to see what it says for all of you. Especially the first one, because it was like, I'm 50-50. I imagine it's going to be that way for a lot of people. And answer honestly. Don't answer what you think is the good answer. Answer what you think you would do, or you are. Even if it makes you seem bad. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face! Like a boss! And bye-bye, so whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video!
I fucked up.
You fucking asshole! How do you mess that up? Oh, Jesus Christ, there she is! There she is, there's Mama! Just because my job entails me yelling at video games every day does not make me weird.